We used operant conditioning, or a series of rewards and punishments, to teach Petey how to press the bar in the Skinner box. Skinner box is a chamber developed by B.F. Skinner that contains a bar or key that animals can manipulate to obtain food or water. We started by using shaping. Shaping is the procedure in which reinforcers gradually guide an animal's actions toward the desired behavior. Eventually, he learned that by pressing the bar, sugar pellets were released. However, Petey somehow taught himself an extra step. He associated pressing the bar and then touching his nose to the light with getting food. This is an example of a fixed ratio, or a reinforcement schedule that reinforces a response only after a specified number of responses, because he got one treat every time he pressed the bar.
When teaching Petey to put the ball in the bucket, we again used shaping. Every time he picked the ball up and put it in the bucket, we rewarded Petey by giving him a treat. Our hands became secondary reinforcers, meaning it was something Petey had to learn to appreciate. Because he learned to associate our hands with getting food, and the food was the primary reinforcer, which is an innately reinforcing stimulus that satisfies a biological need.
Wow.
Petey had a hard time chaining all of the individual tricks together in the obstacle course, but in the end, he learned to put it together. He was extrinsically motivated, which means that he had a desire to perform a behavior due to a promised reward, to get the treat at the end of the course. He was not intrinsically motivated, which means that he had a desire to perform a behavior for its own sake. He was not, because when we did not offer him food, he became bored and would not cooperate.
Get the ball. Good boy. Good boy, baby. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
When teaching Petey the maze, we started by allowing him to explore the maze and giving him a treat when he got to the end. The act of Petey exploring the maze is considered trial and error because he tried many different solutions until he found one that worked. When it came time to time Petey in the maze, we cheered him on and he got a time of 3.6 seconds. Petey was positively reinforced to finish the maze by a treat. Positive reinforcement is any event that strengthens or increases the frequency of a preceding response by adding a stimulus.